Well, like I said, hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to Magical Makeup with Christy on Christy's
TN. I don't know
you're
what a good night. Christy and
You're on
Lena.
Christy's corner.
Christy and Lena.
This is Christy right here.
Sorry, I didn't warn you I was going live.
Right here. This is Christy. I'm Bob. I'm also tired. Wrangling children who ate way too much candy yesterday.
I don't know how you do it. It takes a very patient person and somebody really dedicated to work with kids.
I did it today without coffee or without a Celsius. So,
oh my gosh. I feel you sort of with the whole coffee thing because I didn't get coffee till 11 a.m. because it was like bam, bam, bam. First thing this morning. Like my phone was going off before I even made it to my desk. It was like 7:15 in the morning and I was getting email after email. I was like, oh my gosh, something's going on.
I started to make a coffee, but like my stomach was like bothering me and I'm like, oh, I don't want to because sometimes the acidity in coffee will like hurt my stomach and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
And
hey, cool gamer, welcome in.
Hey, cool gamer. And I was like literally like laying on the couch, and last week my mom had COVID. Now my dad has COVID, and so Monday was mom's last day in quarantine. And Sam and I, we found out on Thursday that mom had it because dad told me when he picked me up from school. So we really self-quarantined over the weekend, even though that's not like what we were doing. It's kind of ended up what we did.
Yeah.
Like I was home all day Friday because we had no school on Friday. We would all much rather have been off today. A random day in the middle of the week. And then we left real quick on Saturday and came home Sunday, or left Saturday and came back, and then was home all day Sunday. So we really pretty much self-quarantined over the weekend.
Yeah, which is a good idea just in case. I forgot my lashes and mascara, so I'll run and get it real quick.
Okay, that's fine. So anyway, I don't even know where I was going with all that.
Oh, you were talking about the COVID, and that you self-quarantined, so kind of didn't feel like.
Yeah, so it was kind of a quiet weekend, and I don't know why I was talking about that, but anyway, yeah, so that's my life. I'm trying to think why. I know there was a reason I was talking about that. My brain is fried. Hey BDF, welcome in. But anyway, yeah. Who knows? My brain's fried. But I hope that if you have kids and you went to trick-or-treating or you went to a Halloween party or whatever, I hope you had a great time. From someone who works in education, please limit the amount of candy that you let your kids eat before going to school the next day. Because, yes, we will put them through an all-day detox because they won't get any at school unless if they bring their lunch or something. But it was a long day and I'm tired. And my brain isn't functioning at full capacity.
So the exact opposite of what I do when I'm prepping my skin for makeup, I did not put any kind of put cream on it. I actually had to go wash it with aloe-free soap because I'm using a prosthetic.
And I apologize in advance if you guys hear my stomach growl because the computer microphone is like right up against my stomach because I'm sitting on our couch, which is why I'm backlit.
We do not mind if your stomach growls.
You might hear, but Sam went to go pick up dinner. I ordered Chinese food from the local Chinese restaurant.
Nice.
And I'm having Kung Pao chicken. And I always add, theirs comes just with like bell pepper. And I always add broccoli to mine and jalapenos. And the funny thing is Sam asks for no broccoli in his General's chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty much swapping who gets the broccoli.
I think that's where I want it. Yeah. Oh, I'm not supposed to be sticking to my face quite yet. All right. I'm using, because I'm allergic to latex, I'm using a professional adhesive for professional makeup in FX, latex-free, acrylic-based, waterproof, and strong bond. I've not used this before. Really, I don't use SFX stuff because everything has latex in it. So I had to really research and find some stuff that didn't have latex in it so I could use it.
Yeah, she's been looking for a while.
Yeah, I have. And from experience, and Lena can contest to this, I used because my latex allergy I always thought was just like an internal allergy, where, internal, you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
But I used some latex glue on my face, and oh my gosh, did I swell and break out like crazy. And I took pictures and sent it to Lena, and Lena was like, "What were you thinking?" I was like, "I guess I wasn't thinking."
Oh, well, thanks for stopping in, BDF. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Lena's like, "Yeah, Dodo, don't do that, Dodo. Don't do that, Dodo."
Yeah, I'm like, don't do that.
All right, let's go the other side. Yeah, and it said, like, I had to read the directions on this since I hadn't used stuff like this before.
Oh.
Everything I've ever created on my face has been pretty much Elmer's glue and toilet paper. All right, it says let that dry for a minute. So that is precisely what we're going to do. My fingers are stuck to this. That is some strong glue. Very sticky. This is going to be an experience because I've not used this product before. I've not used either of these things before. I've never used a prosthetic. We're in this together, y'all. In this together. It smells like candy, like kind of like bubblegum. Well, my face one's dry. The prosthetic itself is not dry yet. It's exciting, though, because I've specifically bought the wig for this, even though I've used it for multiple things since.
Let's say you've used it for other things.
I know. It was A good investment. I will say though, there's a couple of pieces on the wig that have makeup on them from other things. Yeah. Well.
Our counselor yesterday, like our K1, we were the Tootsie Pops. You may have seen my picture on Instagram. We were all different colors of Tootsie Pops. And we walked into the 90s song Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, I remember you said you were going to do that.
We were practicing yesterday morning, and we all about died. I was laughing so hard. I have not laughed that hard all year. It was phenomenal to just laugh with the other people I work with. And the rest of the staff was Cruella DeVille and the 101 Dalmatians. And our guidance counselor was Cruella. Our principal and one of the 4th grade teachers was Jasper and Horace, because our principal is really tall and skinny. And the 4th grade teacher is shorter and stockier. But he dressed up in this like really weird sweater thing and looked like Freddy Krueger.
Oh no.
Because one of the kids goes, "Are you Freddy Krueger for Halloween?"
Oh, how old was this kid?
4th grade in his class.
I was like, don't tell me a 1st grader's like, Freddy Krueger.
Oh, we had a 1st grader who was it.
I remember you telling me that. Because you asked them what they were going to be, and they said it.
And one of the girls goes, "I don't like it. He injures people until they just permanently sleep." And I'm modifying that phrasing for the stream.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're not going to talk about that at school. And he like put on his mask and was running around like terrorizing the girls. So that was fun. We'll be right back.
This looks so funny.
That looks interesting.
Should I move it more? Nah, I think it's good. I mean, yeah, I can move it. It's not stuck on there. Good.
What is Luna's issue?
Oh, somebody was at the door. I think it was probably a delivery. I moved it a little. I wanted it further.
It's like covering part of your eye.
Yeah, this piece comes off. I'll take it off after I get this thing stuck on pretty good.
Okay.
Actually, I probably should have figured out where I wanted the placement before I started doing this. Like here. Yeah. Further up. That's good. Let's see if I can get it to stick. All right.
I am very much looking forward to Friday at 3:30.
You're very much looking forward to what?
Friday at 3:30.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long week already.
Oh, this got in my hair. All right, we're moving.
Did you see that Universal already announced a house for 2023 Horror Nights?
No, what is the house?
Chucky.
Oh, so that's like their theme next year?
I don't know. Like, I know that it's based on the Sci-Fi Channel's TV show, but they've already announced it for next year.
Yeah, the new TV show?
Yeah. So we already know one of the houses for HHN next year.
That's good. Did you see that they finally announced the dates for the Festival of the Arts?
Yes. But they haven't released food. They said they're not going to release menus until after the first of the year.
Well, I was fine with that. I wanted them to release the dates to make sure that the dates I chose to go fell within that time period. I mean, I did a lot of research to determine it, but I just wanted to, be doubly sure.
Right. Are you good?
Yep.
Awesome.
Now I'm just waiting on the Flower and Garden Festival. I'm hoping I'm good on that one too. I can't make up my mind on this aesthetic, and I should have made it up before I started sticking it to my face. There. Ooh. Okay. I think that's good.
Are you happy with it now?
We'll see. Luna, shut up. So I used the adhesive on there. And then to remove this other piece around here, you use acetone.
Okay.
Just nail polish remover.
Be careful right there around your eye with that.
Right? I can feel the fumes.
I'm sure you can.
Don't get my eye, please.
Don't talk until you're done.
Oh. I was so thankful this Etsy creator that created this sent the instructions on how to apply, how to remove, and all that stuff, and how to reuse as well.
That's handy.
In the event you want to reuse it.
Which you will.
Probably. I'm hoping that I can get the hang of it, and the next time I use it, it'll just be easier. I didn't get it in my eye, but shoo, I could feel the burn.
I'm sure.
All right, so. This isn't exactly how I want it. It's kind of scaly. I mean, like, patchy. Not like, that's what it is. God, fingers feel so sticky. Hand sanitizer. Come on. Yeah. All right. I'm going to smooth this out. Huh?
There you go.
All right. So the next part is to paint the thing. I'm just going to use eyeshadow as long as it will hold. It may not. If it doesn't, I'll use the water-activated graphic and stuff. Let's see.
No. You know what you can also use that prosthetic for? It's giving me Pirates of the Caribbean vibes.
Oh, yeah. It kind of does. I agree. Here we go. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. I wish I had some airbrush. This would be a good thing to airbrush. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%.
I don't have any airbrush, though. And I'd have to practice with it because I've never used airbrush. I've had people ask me that before. Do you use airbrush? I'm like, nope. And they're like, oh my gosh, how do you do that without airbrushing? I'm like, I don't know. I just do.
I'm just that good.
Yep. But yeah, I totally get the Pirates of the Caribbean vibe looking at it right now. That's why I had moved it up, but when I moved it up, it didn't flow right. What's up, little one?
Are you in the live stream?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I just.
It looks so funny.
I'm gonna cover her name. But one of the teachers, one of my teachers, her baby is out with hand, foot, and mouth.
Ooh, that's bad.
She's 11 months. She's one in pain little baby.
Yes.
It's like, poor thing.
So this piece that's kind of like wrinkly back here, the wig should cover that. So I shouldn't be too worried about that. At least I think the wig will cover that. All right, so that's done. Let's see if we can go over that with my regular gray. Oh, that's better. I don't know why it wouldn't go on directly.
Weird.
It needed a layer.
It needed something to adhere to, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. I've never used prosthetics before. This is all brand new for me. I read the instructions on how best to use it, though, so. And considering it's got grooves and stuff in it, it's going to naturally have the color definition to where I don't have to sit there and create the color definition. I mean, I do still have to apply different colors to get color definition, but I don't have to sit there and draw it out like I do want to do it on my face. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's sticking pretty good.
Good. Wow.
Oh, she's going crazy. So what I've done so far is I did the gray Graftobind water activated one. My fingers are still sticky. I then went in with a gray from this ColourPop palette, and now I'm using black, and I'm going in between them.
Why don't you take a little bit of the acetone and kind of wipe it on your fingers?
Oh, yeah, I should do that. The stickiness, though, is from the glue, but I guess that would still help. And I don't get a whole lot of comments on my YouTube or my Instagram or my TikTok, but I get a ton on my Clapper asking me, like, how do I do this? They could never do something like this. Man, this stuff, I just wing it. I'm like, yeah, let's try this. Ask Lena. I don't just know how to do this. I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna attempt this. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, like, and I will. I'm so hungry. Sam's on his way home. Sam said that the Chinese restaurant is like super busy and really packed. So, I mean, that's good for our little hometown Chinese restaurant because that means it's going to stick around. Oh, ow. Now I'm trying to, I've been sitting crisscross applesauce on the couch and I'm looking for the remote because Sam has a game on.
I still call that by its other name because that's what I grew up learning, and I have people correct me on what I do. I'm like, sorry, I understand.
What is it?
You know what it used to be called? Crisscross applesauce?
Oh yeah, we still call that it. We call it that in first grade. So crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, but I mean, like what it used to be called before crisscross applesauce.
What?
It used to be called sit Indian style, and that's not
yeah,
culturally acceptable. And I get that. Believe me, I get that. But I grew up.
okay.
I just cleaned that off. I grew up with it the other way, so I make the mistake of saying it the wrong way.
Hold on just a second. We're going to divvy up food.
Okay. I made a mess. Son, will you bring me a paper towel, please? I got that glue all over me. Ooh.
What?
Oh, a little excessive.
What? I ain't Groot. I just drank some apple and Mountain Dew. I ain't Groot. What in the world? I think your face is deformed.
Thank you.
Your face is deforming.
It's dragon scales.
Oh. Your face is deformed.
Oh, you're so full of it.
Maybe it in the mirror dimension.
Looks like dragon scales to me. Does that know what it looks like to you?
I don't know. I haven't seen her gone. Luna's in timeout.
I can hear from the bedroom.
Yeah. She's in there with the door closed. That's her punishment.
On the bed?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I was making faces at you.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was concentrating.
So I have an egg roll.
I feel like I'm painting mountains. You know, I could paint that green and it would be total pirates.
Okay, when you were talking about dragon tails, I was literally sitting over here singing dragon tails, let's all go to dragon tails. But yeah, I totally forgot that we called it that growing up.
Because you work in a school and you're used to calling it the other one. Like,
Yeah, agreed. That's probably why.
Yeah, definitely. But for me, it was new information when I was like, what does that mean? I had no clue.
What is what?
Nothing.
Is it like a like one of those things that like
But
TBH or something?
What? I don't know what that means.
It means to be honest.
we're talking about sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choke on my food. So I get kung pao chicken, and I have them add broccoli and add jalapenos. And Sam doesn't want broccoli in his. I think I said this earlier. If you have friends who are teachers, offer to take them lunch tomorrow.
Good plan.
We were talking in the staff room, and we're like, randomly our parents advisory council will do like a random taco lunch. And we're like, this is the day. This is when to do random taco day lunch. We have a snow cone maker. We could easily throw some other stuff in our snow cones.
It's getting there.
But
Well, I did what you said and used the acetone, but then I picked up my napkin to wipe my hands off, and I forgot that the glue Q-tip was in there, and I got even more glue all over my hands.
oh no, I tried. And I actually eat around the peanuts. So
Peanuts?
I
don't like peanuts, but I'm not allergic to them. I just don't like them.
I don't really. They come in kung pao chicken, but our local Chinese place actually adds a fee if you don't take them. So I just eat around them.
Probably because they have to remove them. It's probably already in the mix.
Probably. So I just get them and I eat around them. Every once in a while I end up eating a couple, but
that's like Subway. You know, you're getting less food when you order a salad.
Yeah.
And they charge you $2 extra for a salad.
Ours is $3 extra for a salad here.
Well, it might have gone up. It's been a while since I've eaten there, so that's probably accurate.
Yeah. like, I get a lot of veggies on mine. And one of the college kids goes, you know, someday they're going to start charging you for extra veggies. And I'm like, probably. And that's okay. He just glared at me. Like, well,
It is what it is, I guess.
I get that it's not free, but I also get that I'm paying $8 for this sandwich, and you're going to put my vegetables on it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody shared Chipotle's recipe to make guacamole on TikTok, and I want to try it. Because it's super simple. And as Sam will tell you, I'm a guacamole fiend.
I like guac too. I don't know. Whatever reason, I don't really care too much for Chipotle. I think there's spice where I don't want spice.
I prefer Qdoba over Chipotle, but in Wichita, the Qdobas are really hard to get to.
I don't even know that we have one of those.
It's pretty much the same thing as Chipotle. But I prefer them over Chipotle. One of the aides just got married, like a couple of days, like last week. She was gone all last week for her wedding and honeymoon. And instead of doing a big elaborate dinner, they catered in Qdoba for their wedding reception. I'm like, you are super smart.
Mm-hmm. My husband's sister catered in Fazoli's or Olive Garden.
Either way, smart.
One of the two. I'm not sure which one. It might have been Fazoli's. Either way.
Here's the thing. It comes with all the serving utensils. All you have to do is put a couple serving spoons in it, stick some plates at the end, have some drinks, and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point in having this big, elaborate, fancy meal.
Mm-mm.
Go with the taco. Go with the nacho. What do you really want at the end of the day? Like, I know families for like the holidays who will order the big catering meals and just set it up and like, here you go.
Yeah, I know people that do that too. I don't, for whatever reason, and I think this is just the tradition of my family. I don't like doing catered stuff for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I don't mind it for anything else.
No.
But I don't want to do it for Thanksgiving or Christmas.
No, agreed. But like, if you're having family come in on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, you don't want to cook or anything, the night before, like the biggest cooking day of the year.
Yeah.
And like my nephews both worked at pizza restaurants in high school. And so we'd be like, hey, we can order pizza. And they're like, no, I do not want pizza. Like, dude, you're in small town America. Your options are quite limited.
Mm-hmm.
But it would have been super easy to go down to Wichita, which is like an hour away, and pick up a catering order from like the barbecue place or Qdoba or Fazoli's or something like that and throw it together. Because really, if you think about it, the pricing is just about equal. If you figure you're ordering pizza for 6 adults and 3 teenagers who eat like adults. Like, if Sam and I had kids and we had kids having a sleepover, I'd be like, yeah, we're going to cater in something. We're not just going to order pizza because it's about the same and everyone's sick of pizza.
Yeah. I mean, these days, it costs just as much to eat at a fast food place as it does like a restaurant.
It does, 100%.
Because the other day, I don't know what I was thinking. It's like, hey, why don't we just go blah, blah, blah? And he was like, you know that's going to cost the same as if we go to blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I just said blah, blah, blah. Fill in restaurant here. Fill in fast food restaurant versus sit down restaurant here.
It's just insane. And it's like, if I'm going to pick between the two, like, I'm going to go with the sit down, somebody's going to serve me like 15,000 cups of Dr. Pepper. But on the flip side, I'm really loving my Chinese food moment. Now, more than likely, if we hadn't had magical makeup tonight, we probably would have eaten. I didn't immediately get into pajamas when I got home. And I didn't. I helped Sam tear down the Halloween display. We probably would have went to the Chinese place and ate there, and Sam would have eaten the buffet.
I think I would be scared still to eat buffets right now. That's just me, though.
I work at a school.
Yeah,
I'm fearless. Really, baby?
I hear her.
She's right on the floor in front of me.
She's
Really?
talking to you.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, that is my kitty, and her name is Peaches, and she is on my Instagram and my TikTok. Yeah, you famous. Yeah. This morning I was laying on the couch after Sam went to work before I had to get up and start getting ready for work. And she just was laying on me and purring. I'm like, I really just don't want to go to work today. I just want to lay here with my kitty.
I feel like my red needs to be slightly more defined.
So are you doing your whole face that gray, or just that spot?
Just this section. I'm going to do an outline in a minute.
What are you doing on the other side?
Leaving it. Just leaving it.
So this was a pretty quick look overall.
Yeah, overall. I didn't know if it would go quick or not, just based on like not using these products before. I wasn't sure.
I mean, it could have been worse.
Mm-hmm. I probably, let's remove that glue from my forehead where it's stuck on.
So, you know how I have my Nespresso machine?
Yep.
Nespresso puts out an advent calendar every year. And they released it today.
Are you getting it?
Like, if you want it, we'll get it. I'm like, oh no, it's $55 and then another $5 in tax and whatnot. I'm like, I don't know. So I happened to go to YouTube because I'm like, there has to be someone who's been sent this already.
Yeah, definitely.
And there was. And there's only, I think, 20 or 21 pods in it. And then 24 is a mug. And there's a couple of things of chocolate.
A couple of things of chocolate?
Mm-hmm. Nespresso sells chocolate too.
Oh.
But I'm sitting here going, I'm really glad I didn't buy this.
I feel like the advent calendars are way overpriced for what you get, but it's the whole packaging that costs so much.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think that in theory, you could make your own advent calendar for cheaper and put in things that a person would like much better.
So I've made an advent calendar, sort of. I created like little round magnets, and I used like the mini cupcake pans that have 25 slots, and I would put 2 little Hershey Kisses in each one, and my kids would remove the magnet each day and get the Hershey Kisses out.
And that cost you like $3?
Yeah, because at the time when I made it, I used my work computer printer. Probably what I wasn't supposed to, but you know, whatever. I made it many, many years ago, so not where I currently work. Just to clarify.
But here's the thing. Like, I told Tim, I'm like, that's insane, you know. And not all, some of them are like the little mini pods, which are like to make like 1 espresso shot. And I like the bigger ones. So if you figure like how some of them are super small and not really worth it, I'm like, no, this is totally fine. You could go to Dollar Tree and buy a package of like brown paper sacks we would use for lunches. Everything's $1.25. Like, say you buy everything that's $1.25.
Oh, because they went up to $1.25, right?
Right. And say you're gonna buy 23 just generic items. That's $28.75. Then if you add in like $5 worth of like a little bit bigger stuff for Christmas Eve, because you know, because it's Christmas Eve, you could spend $35 on making your own advent calendar.
Yep.
Well, every once in a while, this lady comes up on my TikTok, and I guess she has like a subscription to like Etsy or, you know, one of those makeup trial things that like send you a new box every month.
Yeah. BoxyCharm.
Yeah.
Which is really the only worthwhile one I've ever found.
But her daughter is like 10. and wants one too. So she goes to Dollar Tree and picks up like a little like bag and like about $10 worth of stuff, and then she just goes through samples of stuff that she's got that her daughter, like, she would be okay with her daughter using, and makes up her own. And puts it in a padded envelope and, you know, goes, hey, your subscription is here.
That's cute.
I mean, she's spending $10 a month on stuff that she knows her daughter will like.
Yeah. I think the BoxyCharm is about the only subscription box I ever thought worth it.
Do you still get it?
No. I got so much of it that I had to stop. I was stocked up. I was like, yeah, I'm good for a while. Although I will say, Ellie is worth it. They have really good quality leggings and stuff. That's if you need leggings and sports bras and things like that. The one drawback with Ellie, though, is that, for one, they run small, so you always have to get a size up, and they really don't carry anything over an extra large, and they very rarely carry those. So there's that. But in general, that subscription box is worth it because you're getting probably about $80 worth of clothes for like $45.
That's pretty, just about half off.
Yeah. And actually, the outfit I'm wearing right now came from Ellie. I've got a tank top under here, leggings, and this jacket.
Nice.
I don't get that one anymore either. But that's also because I got an abundance of leggings. I don't need any more. Not at the moment, anyway.
I need to pick up a couple more pairs before vacation. Sorry, I needed to blow my nose. All those spices got to me.
I was wondering, I know you went off camera for a reason. I think normally that's the only reason you go off camera.
Yeah, unless something's going on. Mm-hmm.
I want a little more shimmer in my eyelid. I feel like the shimmer will kind of make it look more fiery.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say that doing that just caused this piece to get little red spots on it. So there, it does that.
Looks good, Christy.
Thank you.
Make sure, if you haven't, to go check out her, or go subscribe and to hit like and hit the notification bell.
This is the first time for a prosthetic, so it can only go up from there.
Well, and I mean, for it to be the first time using a prosthetic and it to go so well, I think is pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I can see some spots on here where I wish I could have done something different. But other than that, I mean, I am not hating it.
I still say that would make a really good piece for a
Pirates.
Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's reusable, so when I take it off, I'll clean it off and I'll put it back in the package to hopefully reuse it again.
Let us know, and I think it's just you and me. Let us know in the comments if you're watching on the replay if Christy should do a Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men's Tell No Tales look.
I'm trying to blend this stuff in with the rest of my skin tone. Oh, yeah. So I need to tell where I got this suggestion from. Because it was a suggestion.
Okay.
Mel from Geeking Out with Mel and Mel gave me the suggestion.
Okay. I will throw Mel's link in the chat.
Thank you. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. All right, now I need eyeliner.
You know what's really funny?
What?
How long have I had my secondary channel? Since the summer, right?
Yeah, not that long.
I've had, up until like yesterday, I was not a feature channel on my channels listing on my main page.
Really?
Yeah, I totally forgot about it until I was doing some modifications. I'm like, oh, yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah. Should definitely feature your own channel.
Right? I was featuring you and everyone else.
It's only been like right at an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still have my lips to do, but I'm just doing regular lipstick.
Okay.
I'll do that last. It's not very often that I just do regular lipstick.
It's not.
I like to cover my mouth.
So I'm going back and looking at some shorts that I filmed like at the beginning of the year. And like, I just sometimes am like, it's crazy.
Crazy as in?
Like how my face has changed.
Oh, yeah. I was telling Robbie the other day how much you've lost, and he's like, wow, that's so great.
One of the I was coming down the hallway earlier today because I was running errands. During read, we have a student, and the IEP is in flux, I guess would be the best way to put it. She needs a para in the classroom for support. However, I don't need to be right on top of them for during reading. So one of the things that like I'm able to do is I do what's called fluency reading with everybody, while the teacher is teaching the main lesson, I'm calling each student back individually. They get 1 minute, and they have a story to read me. And so I was done with that, and I was doing something else, and I was like, hey, is there anything else you need from me? And she's like, no, you're good. I said, well, I'm going to go and make copies of these new fluency things because I didn't have them copied for today. And so I was doing that, and I was going down the hallway, and somebody goes, Lena? I'm like, yeah? And they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even recognize you coming down the hallway. I'm like, how can you not recognize me? You see me every day.
She didn't recognize you because you look so fantastic.
You put in a contact.
I did. Yes, I did. Now I'm just kind of doing a couple little spot checkups, and then I'll do my lashes, and then I'll do my lipsies.
I'm full, and now I'm sleepy again.
That's how that goes. You eat, and then it fills you up.
My tummy says, okay, I'm happy. And now we're going to go to sleep.
Darken up the shafts a little bit on each of these. Me and my continuous touching up.
My shadow.
All right, let's do this eye first because it's not watering. All right, so while that dries just a little bit, because I gotta let the eyeliner dry just for a second, I'll do my lips.
What color are you doing them?
I'm doing like a nude, just because I don't want it to take away from that. I don't know the sides of my face apparently. Excuse me. I never used this one. I don't wear a lot of nude lipstick though.
No, you are not a nude lipstick person.
No, see, just I didn't want to take it away from that. I didn't want it to look too busy. What do you think?
I like it. Did you put on your lashes yet?
No, I did the eyeliner. There, I added a layer. No, I did the eyeliner because it's got to sit for a second.
I got those shoes in today to review.
Oh, nice. Do you like them so far?
I haven't tried them on yet. I'm going to wear them tomorrow.
They sent me a thing to sign up for a, what are those things? I think it was something like an elliptical.
From Buzz Agent?
Yeah.
Nice.
And they're like, you have to, well, they didn't say I was getting it when I was filling out the survey. They were like, do you have a place to, can you put the equipment together yourself as long as there's directions? I'm like, yes. Can you lift 300 pounds? I mean, technically no, but I can definitely lift 300 pounds if I need to.
That's why we have spouses.
Yes.
To help. See, somebody else that last year said that they got a treadmill right at the beginning of the year.
Nice.
And you get to keep it.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine them saying, okay, box this up and send it back.
So, that's a pretty decent deal. And I'm like, worst case scenario, if I don't like these shoes, I can try to sell them at work.
Eyes watery. I think it's the contract. I'm going to have to take it out and put it back in.
But they are an orchid purple with green and black. So
nice.
I'm going to wear them tomorrow.
You like how they look? Did you pick the color or did you say whatever color?
I said whatever color.
I know, that's what I do too. When they're asking like your preferences, I'm like, whatever you'll send me.
Yeah. I know some people are particular, but I'm like.
Well, I mean, unless it's like the shade of your skin for foundation. I mean, you kind of can't.
Right. Like, what is your shade? Yeah. Like, even for lip, like, I got one the other day for lipstick.
Oh, yeah, I'm not picky either on that.
I'm not picky either because I'm like, they aren't wanting pictures of it. They're wanting to know how did it apply well? Did it wear nice? I'm like, if I don't particularly like the color, if I get chosen, I can wear it around my house.
Yeah, Buzz Agent doesn't really care about pictures.
No, reviews on social media and sometimes on like Sephora's website or Ulta's website or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it?
Yeah, but I also now have to touch up some of the eyeshadow underneath because my finger messed it up. Now, let's see if I can get this lash on. It's still watery.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to put it on into the stream.
Yeah.
And then go do pictures real fast.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Let's go, lash. Oh, I think I got it.
Yay. How do you take them off?
The lashes?
Mm-hmm.
Pull them straight off. It's magnetic.
Okay.
If glue, you have to be more careful. Magnetic, it comes off much easier. I don't like glue lashes. I prefer magnetic.
All right. Well, Christy's done, so we're going to say our goodbyes so she can go do her pictures and her videos and
put on the uncomfortable wig.
So we will catch up with you guys in another live stream or video.
Yep. Thanks for coming.
Are you ready to hit the button, Christy?
Yeah, we'll actually end it this